on Dave TV. What is happening, everybody? It's Bad Brad. Dude, 10K, bro. Dude, 10K. Dude, it's a 10K celebration. Pull the yes. Y'all are already getting the chat going and everything, man. This is awesome. Salute to Paul, the moderator, for helping us get to this point. Salute to Mike, the moderator. Salute to Dave Strong. We're at a 10K party, dude. I had no idea that I was going to hit 10K today, man. I had no idea. Man, it's just, dude, thank you, David. Thank you, everybody, man. CC, everybody. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you all for being a part of this. There's my Red Bull salute to each one of you. Yeah, we're going to keep it up, Scott. Keep the woo. Kiri, thank you, brother. Kiri has been a great supporter of this channel and gotten memberships for people. And CC DeVille is right here, man. I got your CC right here, dude. Oh, that tastes good. All right, you're just home from the pub. Hey, man, you came at a good time because I'm in the party mood tonight. Thank you, Kiri, man. Thank you. Man, this is this is awesome. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, everybody. It's just the beginning, CC. Yes, it is. I'll tell you what, dude. Getting that first monetization point, whatever hoops I had to jump through to get to that point, that was tough. Getting to this next 10K, that was tough. I will do, Michelle, thank you. It was tough, man, but you know what? The wig gets the gig. Scott, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Freddie B, getting all jacked up. Yes, I'm getting all fired up on it. This is my first Red Bull since last week. So, Phoenix, glad to have you here. I hope you're feeling better, brother. Man, we've created such a great fellowship. It is a massive hurdle. I feel like the 10K might be the hardest one. I don't know, man. I think you learn so much as you go along and you figure out, like, what do I got to do? Here's the crazy thing, man. And you guys will probably find this, interesting, but like, not the video that sent it over the edge was a video that I put out and I didn't think it was going to do anything, but I'd already CC, thank you so much. Thank you. This is a real deal party. CC chipping in on the party favors. Thank you. I'm trying to hit like on that, but it's like, there we go. Thank you so much. And hit the heart too. Thank you, CC, kicking the party off right. Yeah, thank you, Denny. Thank you. We build from here. Here's what, we're not stopping. We're taking this train to the top, dude. We're taking this train to the top. We're going to take this to a point where we can all get together somewhere, pick a place, and we'll have a big jam and we'll have a real party in person. Or we'll book a gig. We'll have a gig. Or maybe if it really blows up, we can do a little tour, a little fly date tour. And get a couple other guitar players and have you guys come out. And man, I know there's a lot of us in Florida right now. So that might be the easiest thing to do. Have a little Florida shindig. We build this following up and we have a Florida because Florida is a place that people like to go. Thank you, Ty. Thank you so much. Man, this is just amazing. Purge, I'm so glad to see everybody. Bo, Scott, Rock, greetings from Detroit. Terry, man, everybody, all the members of this channel. Who's going to play your parts? I'm going to play my parts. Yeah. I'm going to play my parts. Yeah, Paul can sing some Striper, and I'm gonna get a couple other guitar players in on this thing, man. I've already got a couple guys in mind. I just gotta figure out the venue and get that popping. But see, this helps all of that. When you build, who's going to run the damn board? Now that's important, Freddie. We need a good sound man. Michael P Funk Strong is in the house. P Funk is checking in, brother. How you doing, brother? P Funk, what you got cooking tonight? You cooking for the ladies, or the ladies cooking for you? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'll tell you what. I needed this, man. I needed this 10K. It happened, man. Because somebody said today, you're gonna hit 10K before the end of the year. And I was like, kind of going, well, I don't know. P Funk, we hit 10K, bro. We got 10K subscribers. That means the world tour with oh, you cooking up a bowl full. Right on, Michael. That means Dave and Michael, the security team, will be taking this show on the road. We keep this party going. We get the subscribers right. We'll have to fly you guys in for a big shindig. That would be the all wigged out world tour. That is an excellent. Who is that? Greg. That is an excellent title. Freddie and Bo are in Wisconsin. Yeah, we've got. Look. If you could add 2 guitars to your B3 tour, who would they be? You know, I'm thinking of a couple of guys, one that's been on my channel and another that is going to be on my channel. So I'm not going to divulge who that is. But I'd like to have Tom McDermott do some shows with him, and get another guy that's like, I don't want to look. Yeah, if I could get Steve Vai, or if I could get Yngwie or something like that, yeah, that'd be incredible. Now I'll tell you what we could do if we build this thing up enough. Yngwie is just down the road from where I'm at. He's just down the road. If we get enough subscribers and we get enough, income coming in, I could hire Yngwie to come jam. Now, wouldn't that be amazing? That would be, and what we'll do is we'll be backstage with the Yngwie gummies, bro. Bro, we'll just be mowing. We'll just mow Yngwie gummies. And we'll just have a big jam. It'll be like, I'll find out whatever Yngwie's fee is. Hey, look, Yngwie, we want you to come out for the big all-star jam at the end, and we will have Yngwie come and sit in and play Red House, and I will need gummies, bro, dude. I'm gonna be if I gotta warm up, if I gotta go up against Yngwie, rub them on your gums. Right on, Michael. No, here's the deal, dude. If I had to, he does a mean Hendrix, Bo. He is really good at that stuff, man. If you're gonna battle Yngwie, you don't want to try to go in a speed battle. You just have to. I'll just do my fusion stuff, man. That's the only thing I can do, is just play in a totally different world than the world he lives in. You can't beat a man in his own game. But funeral, man, you know what? When we come in your area, now I think, are you down here? Are you down here? Hey, there's a lot of great players. I gotta connect with the players that are down here. And I know Tom McDermott from Rick James Band. He's down here. And I got another big name guitar player that's down here. And if I find the right drummer, find the right bass player, and the right venue, we get this subscriber count. We need to hit 100K, man. If we hit 100K, we can do some damage. If you notice, you know, the big guns out there, the Guthrie Traps and the Bukavacs of the world. They've hit that 100K mark, and they're able to fund albums. They're able to fund shows. They're able to take it on the road. So that's the next goal. I got to, Michael, yes, we got to 10K. It is just a last minute. This was a last minute thing, man. I did not think we would get to there before Christmas. This is the greatest Christmas present I could ever have, man. Besides having my wonderful family. I didn't expect it. I didn't even like think of it. You know, it's gonna soar now, Kiri. It is. But you know what? There's gonna be slow points. There's gonna be points where it's gonna, it'll snowball, Joey. But you know what? It's like 2 days ago, I put out a video and I was in the chat in the morning and I said, this video is gonna hit 100K views. I believed in the video that much. And we put it out. Dude, I think it got 1,500 views. So nowhere near what I thought. But the next day, what do you got?
I've got something to tell you.
What do you got?
Mia, tell them what you said when I showed. Snack. I know, but who ate all your snacks?
You.
Daddy ate all the Chex Mix, bro.
She said
Dude, I ate Mia's Chex Mix, bro.
She said, who did this?
She said, who did this? We're partying, dude. We're celebrating with the Chex Mix.
Oh,
here you go, Mia.
Can you tell Daddy's friends on here what song you're learning to sing?
What song are you learning to sing? She's learning to sing "Eye of the Tiger."
Bam, 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 bam.
Oh, aren't you gonna do the rest?
No, she doesn't know the words yet.
Yes, she does.
But she loves that. The dog's upset. Y'all are causing complete chaos.
Okay, well, she just was losing it when she saw her text.
I riddled my daughters. Mickey, yes.
Ace is here.
Now I got Ace in here. Get him out of here.
All right, we're going now.
They're out.
Yes.
Woo! Yeah, I riddled the Chex Mix. I think it was probably a celebratory. Celebratory. And speaking of guitars, I'm just going to show it to you now. This is not a plug, and this video is not sponsored, but I do have a demo coming out. Fesley sent me this guitar. This is a cool guitar, dude. Got a cool headstock. Cool Fesley branded tuner. Says Deluxe Edition. It's purple on the back. I mean, dude, I had so much fun playing this today that I literally was sweating my ass off. So it's already all smudged up and everything. But dude, you can get these. This is a Fesley FDK 800. You can get this guitar for $239 at the link at my on my description. It plays great. I shot a video, and the demo will be airing probably sometime early this week. Dave, how you doing, brother? Yeah, it's Fesley, Fesley. This is a budget brand, but let me tell you something. It's not just that it's $239. It's $239, and it comes with a gig bag, a nice bag, right? And inside the bag, there's a tuner inside this. So you've got an electric tuner, one of those little bad boys. See that? There's a polishing cloth inside. Then inside the bag, I mean, dude, it's just, this company really does it right. There's a real guitar strap, not one of those cheap ass things. There's a good guitar cable. I mean, a solid one, not one of those cheap ones. And there's also, if I can find it, where is that? Yeah, there's also a file. They also give you this, 1000 grit to work on the frets in case you want to polish the frets up. So, dude, this company is doing something different. They send the guitar, it's very well packed. It plays great out of the box. Pickups sound good. And you get a good, decent gig bag. So that's $239 for this with all of that stuff. And dude, this is a lot more guitar than your average Squire. This is a lot more guitar than a Squire or any of those other guitars. And you could, dude, right now Squires are like $399, $499. So this is a lot more guitar than that. 5-way switch, 18-to-1 ratio tuners. So these things are rock solid. Now the only thing that you may be curious about, the body is poplar with a maple top, flame maple top, but it has a composite neck. So this is a thick, you could see that. This is made in China, of course. It's a PRC made, but it's got a thick C neck. Like this thing's got some heft to it. It's not one of them little shredder things. The purple color is the one. This is the color, right? Can I play Pride and Joy? If I played any more than that, I would probably get demonetized, bro. Could probably get demonetized, bro. But yeah, it's got a good maple top. Now, I'm sure that's a veneer. I'm sure it's a veneer. But, man, this thing, and see, the color is on the whole thing. A lot of times they'll put a purple color, cool color on the front, and then the back will be not the same color. But this, man, I tell you what, if they want to really amp this up, I would have put the purple on the headstock. But this is a cool guitar for $239, dude. You can't beat it. You cannot beat that. So this is not the demo. This is not an official plug of it, but you can get that at the link in the description. No, they've got black Freddie, and I think they have, I know it's like a black and maybe a tobacco burst or something. I think there's 3 colors. The black is a lot more understated than the purple. So yeah, it's a sweet axe for the money, dude. I mean, look, I know a lot of people have checked out the Harley Benton. I would put this right up there with Harley Benton. And the frets, the fretboard, they wrap completely in wax paper, nice and clean, and then put a silica gel packet in between to keep the moisture off the strings. They take a lot more care. I've got $3,000 guitars back here that just came, thrown in a case. Man, they wrapped this thing up tight. It had cheesecloth all around it, wrapped up, sealed, inside the gig bag, double boxed. And yeah, if you want, Freddie, this is what I call Swiss Army knife guitar. This is a shredder guitar. You could take this and you could get tons of different tones. Yeah, that's what this is. This is, I tell you what, dude, I would have no problem taking that to a gig. And in fact, look, I started getting to the point later in my time in Nashville when I realized nobody in the band cares about what guitar I play except for me, as long as I get the tones out of it. And so, man, I started bringing cheaper and cheaper guitars because you're playing these gigs and your guitars get screwed up and they get dinged up. Well, you get a serious ding on a $3,000 guitar. That's just $200 you just knocked off the price of the thing when you want to sell it. So man, a guitar like this, the audience doesn't care. The band doesn't care. Only every now and then someone will go, oh man, that's a cool guitar. And what's funny is I'll have played that guitar for weeks, weekend after weekend after weekend, until they finally look over and go, oh, that's a really cool guitar. They're not even thinking about that. So yeah, the good stuff is for the studio. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Tim Hardiman is here in the house. Love that guy. Thank you, brother. It escalated quickly, dude. Just like a party on the Trick Pony bus. It escalates quickly, right? Trickly and quickly. That should be their reunion album, Trickly and Quickly. You ever play with a tremolo and dive bomb? Of course, Mickey. Of course. I used to be a master at that stuff, dude. Let me see if I got my Wolfgang here. The only guitar I have right now with a Floyd is one of these Wolfgangs, right? Now, you guys really can't, the way I've got it set up in here, so. You know. Oh, this thing is so out. It's so out of tune. But yeah, I used to do all that stuff, dude. I used to do all that stuff. I just don't, you know, it's kind of like you grow out of some of that stuff. But yeah, man, I'm just super pumped. And also, the cool people at Fesley, they sent me this little bad boy. So this is a little practice amp. And right now, Freddie, I'm playing through the Ampero Stomp 2. I just picked that up. I just put, if anybody's checked out my Reverb page, I put a bunch of my modeling stuff up on the chopping block. I bought the Ampero Stomp 2 off of Amazon. And that's another thing that you can get on the Amazon link in the description of this video. Dude, they're selling those for $300. And it's a way easier to operate than a Line 6H Helix, because it's $300. It's got a touch screen. It's got IRs. It's got all that stuff. Tons of effects, tons of sounds. So that's what I'm using now. So thank you. I haven't, CB. I looked outside just now, but yeah, this little bad boy, this little Marshall lookalike, Fesley amp, you can get also at the Amazon link for $49. This is a cool little, this is just something, you charge it up like your phone, and then you just plug it in wherever you want. So be looking out for the demo video for the guitar, and I'll put a little clip of this. This is not something you're gonna record albums with, but I tell you what, you could mic this thing up and get some interesting tones if you want some extreme tonal variation. Start a song out with this mic'd up, and then kick in the heavy tone. That would be a cool effect, a way to start the tune. So that's how I would use something like this. But this has got a clean tone. It's got a little button there, clean tone, and you turn it on just like that. See? And you got lead mode and then clean mode. So this is cool, man. I really wanted a practice amp for Christmas, and man, the good people at Fesley hooked me up just at the last minute, said, hey, we want to get some stuff out for Christmas, and we've got a budget to do this. And I had told them I wanted to try that purple guitar. So man, when they hit me back up, I was so glad that they did. But man, here's the deal, bro. Plug it in, let's hear it. Somebody said, I don't know how great this is gonna sound, and how you can even see it. But yeah, why not? Why not? We're down here. Let's see if I can lower this down to where you can see that. Nope. I need to get it up about right there. Let's see. We're just doing a little creative loafing right now. Let's see if we can put it up. No, you still can't see it, but you know it's there. Let me see what else. Oh, I tell you what I can do. I can put it up on this. And bear with us here. We're just, we're having fun and, having a little celebration, a little 10K celebration. We'll put this right here. Right? There we go. See? Now we take the guitar, plug the guitar in right there. And then we go over here, we get the cable. This is more than I had planned on doing at this party, but you know what? Let's see what we got. All right, here's the clean tone. And this is just in the room, right? This is just in the room. Let's see what it sounds like. Let's get a little more volume. I don't think it gets super loud, but we'll see. Yeah, it doesn't get real loud. So that's the clean tone, and you kick it on here, and this would probably be a little bit louder. So there you have it. That's the little tiny amp, and it's super cool, man. And it's just something to have, so you can plug your guitar in while you're practicing, and it's rechargeable, and it's a great way to have something that you can practice with. So we're back. Now let's get the beverages flowing. You gotta get the beverages flowing. Get back to the show. But I wanted you guys to be able to hear that and see what we got going. All right, now where are we? We got the wig is all over the place, bro. My wig is rolling. What do we got? We got 82 people in here. Let's get the thumbs up. It's the 10K celebrate. I know Freddie, we didn't have nothing like that in the 70s. I mean, dude, it's rechargeable. I remember when I got about 16 or 17, I had that little one speaker little thing, and it was real ratty sounding, but you had to keep putting batteries in it. This I can just plug in like my phone, charge it up, use it. So somebody said there's 7 port wines in. Whoop, whoop. I had the worst Peavey amp ever built. Bo, I miss those. Now, it wasn't a pig nose, Freddie. Pig nose would have been better. I miss the old Peavey amps. Give me those Peaveys any day of the week, bro. Hello, Earl. How you doing? Another Saturday night, and I don't want to get demonetized. Peavey Bandit. Man, I tell you what, dude, it's not a bad wig. It's okay. I mean, the wig is clean. I washed the wig today. Man, I tell you what, give me a Peavey Bandit. Let me give it a shot again. Yes, the watermelon this is the jam on the Red Bulls, not the sugar-free, the regular sugar. Ever play with the band Vane? No, I never did. Trace Elliott, Peavey Classic 50. That Peavey Classic 50 is a solid amp. And with the right speakers in it, those can sound really good. There's a lot of really good. Hey, Maste Hada, how you doing, brother? Can I play a D7 all night? You know I can. Dr. Starr, how you doing? Yeah, dude. Dr. Starr, I had one of those, the Rockman. That was the baddest thing I'd ever heard in my life. First time I ever heard stereo guitar with a stereo delay. It blew my mind when I heard that. Incredible. Tully's Classic 50 with a Crate Palomino. Hey, that's a good one, man. The Elvis Presley guitar and amp. I'm waiting for one of these companies to hit me up and make a signature guitar, a budget guitar, but it'll be all my specs. That I know it's going to happen one day. And you know, when that day happens, man, I've got some ideas. I got some ideas for that guitar. You know, some things that I would simplify on it. But yeah, man, that day's going to happen. Bandit 65. Dude, the trans tubes, dude, people love those trans tube amps. I had a trans tube. I bought it, man. I bought it in the store, man. I plugged into it. It's like, this thing sounds good. I ended up buying it. I think I paid like $200 for that back in the day, brand new. And that was, man, I wish I still had that. I don't know what happened to half that stuff, man. They are very good. The trans tube, I can't speak on the current day Peavey stuff. I know it's not made in the States anymore. So I wish that they had, John, thank you for being here. Yeah, dude, the Peavey stuff can be had, but here's the thing about Peavey gear is it was rode hard and put up wet. If you bought Peavey gear, man, you were a working man. And most of that stuff is beat up, dude. It is beat up. But man, that stuff I never had a Peavey amp break on me. I've had other major companies, their gear break on me recently. But I've never had Peavey ever fail on me once. Not once. And I never had to take it to an amp repair place. Thank you, Dr. Starr. I'm on my way to 100K. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And I love having Dr. Starr here. He is a bona fide Sunset Strip veteran of the stage and film. And man, me and Dr. Starr are gonna have to get on. If you got Zoom, Dr. Starr, you're gonna have to do an interview one day. If you're down for doing that, man, would love to have you on. Who's got pronouns? My pronouns is dude and bro, dude. All right, we got 82 people in here. Trans tube, yeah. Yeah, the Joyo stuff is good too, man. Let's friggin' go, Max. I am absolutely with you, dude. Let's friggin' go, man. I want to get to 100K. 20K is going to be cool, but man, nothing was harder than getting to 10K. I think 100K, it is going to snowball at some point. There will be a point. Dude, I had the Art of Guitar. The guy that does Art of Guitar, he's got 100,000. No, he's got 900,000 subscribers. And I watch his channel all the time. And he commented on that video that blew up the other day. He commented on that. And I'm like, dude, these Bukavac and Art of Guitar and all these people, I've had other people comment on stuff. And it's just, man, it's just the coolest thing, dude. I've been hitting it steady for every day. I don't think I realized I was always working on it every day. And that's probably started about, who would be your bucket list interview? Tim. To answer Freddie's question, man, it's been an everyday thing ever since the beginning of this year, pretty much. if I didn't start putting out videos every day and doing that 8 a.m. thing, I had to find you guys, man. I had to find the audience. So I would say it's been this year. I think I told my wife, I think I had 360 subscribers. I had 360 subscribers, I think, when I started this channel, or maybe it was 600. It's somewhere around there. So Tim Hardiman asked, who would be my ultimate interview? David Lee Roth would be great. Let's see, who would I like to interview? Man. Now, Gilmore, I mean, I would want somebody crazy and wild that's gonna give that nobody else is getting. That's the thing. And let me tell you something. I'd say David Lee Roth for now. But I'd have to think about that for a while. Who else would I wanted to get Alex Van Halen when his book came out? I thought, you know what? But man, he's big time, and he's got Vince Neil wouldn't be. I don't. For me, that's not. I wouldn't mind doing John 5, and I think I'll be able to get. I know somebody who can get me John 5 if I want to do that. Sammy Hagar would be cool. I don't know if a guy like that needs to do Zoom interviews. Eventually, I'll probably have to go to these people and film them in person. Ace Frehley would be cool. Yeah, Alex Van Halen would be great. David Lee Roth. You know, it is what it is. Satria's drummer. Greg Bissonette would be great. Yeah. Yes, I know. See, Tim here, Black 22 Productions, he interviewed David Lee Roth. I think, were you at his house? He interviewed David Lee Roth, and when I saw that, I said, dude, that is just incredible. Because I know we are both huge Van Halen, and we're especially huge David Lee Roth fronted Van Halen interviews. Freddie, I think that would be next to impossible to get those two in the same room at the same time. That would be impossible. But man, you know, there's so many great interviews. Look, everybody I've had pretty much on my channel, I've wanted to interview. And, 94 and then 2020. Yeah, I saw the 2021. It was great, dude. It was great. But man, let me tell you something. John, thank you so much, brother. That helps, man. Every little bit helps. Thank you, brother. I'm trying to. All right, thank you. So here's the thing. Listen to this. So tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., plug in the show tomorrow morning. I've got an interview on my channel with a drummer, Hollywood screenwriter, Hollywood director, producer named Jimmy Gilmore. Now, check this story out. That's easy for me to get, Earl. That's an easy one for me to get. Check this out. So this guy sent me an email, Jimmy Gilmore. He sent me his website link. He told me, some stuff that he did and said he was a fan of the channel. Wasn't trying to get an interview, but he caught me at the right moment. I'm like, I need to get some interviews done really quick. And I said, hey man, would you like to come on and do an interview? And he said, yeah, I'm free like tomorrow or whatever. And so I did an interview. I did a Zoom interview. It's going to air tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. He talks about Vinnie Colaiuta and Harvey Mason and Jeff Porcaro and all these guys that he had done cartage for, right? And then it talks about, the LA scene. He knows some of the same people I knew back in the day. And then he gets into Hollywood and working with Pamela Anderson and Tom Sizemore. And man, it's a deep interview. This airs tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. It's the Jimmy Gilmore interview. Now, the weird thing is this. Jimmy, if you're listening, Jimmy, hello, are you still on the planet? Because we did the interview, and I waited about a week and a half. Because I had a different interview scheduled for last week. but I started putting the video together, right? And this week, I sent him an email saying, hey, Jimmy, can you send me over a promo pic to use for the thumbnail for the video? And it's been radio silence now for 4 or 5 days. I sent another email. Jimmy, hey, it's Brad. I'm going to put our interview out on Sunday. Can you send me a promo pic? Never heard anything back. So I may have talked to somebody who's not even here anymore. I don't know. Jimmy, if you're still with us, if you're still out there, if you're still watching this channel, please let me know you're okay. Very cool guy, great interview. Gave a lot of inside info on Hollywood and some of the creepy stuff that he saw. You can only get so deep on YouTube, but man, he goes deep as far as, what he sees and what some of these big producers told him was going on behind the scenes and all that. And now I can't get a hold of him. So tomorrow morning, this interview is going to air at 8 a.m. It's Jimmy Gilmore, 8 a.m. Breakfast Club tomorrow morning. It's about a 50-minute interview. He's disappeared. He's beyond Sasquatch because, I've got a documented footage and now I can't get Sasquatch back. So join me tomorrow. I know we've got the dog barking in the background, but it's live, bro. 40,000 Amway product. Yeah, Vermont. So he addresses that. He told me that he had that stuff confirmed before with a Hollywood producer, all before this came out. And he doesn't name names per se, but he says he went to some parties where he saw people doing things that he had no idea that they would be doing. So, no, Charles was not, but he was friends with Dennis Wilson. So there you have it. So that's the deal, man. We will, thank you, Rock. Thank you. We will air that interview tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. If you're not up early in the morning or you're on the West Coast, be sure and watch that interview tomorrow. Let's get it out there. Let's get it to blow up so that if Jimmy's out there, he'll go, hey, man, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. I mean, I'd like to think maybe he's out of the country or something. And I don't know, but dude, it's weird. It's weird that we would have this deep conversation and he would tell me all this stuff. And then boom, I can't get in hold of him. So we're gonna air the interview tomorrow. I ended up screen grabbing. I couldn't even get his pictures of himself. I couldn't get them off of his website. I can't find any social media on the guy. And it's a little weird, but I screen grabbed a picture, made a good thumbnail. You'll see it tomorrow morning. It's Hollywood Secrets or Hollywood Shocking Secrets or something like that. So yeah, that will air tomorrow. But man, weird. I feel weird about it. I'm going to be sitting here with you guys playing this interview and going, where is this guy? John, thank you. John, you are awesome. John, that is amazing, man. Thank you so much. Man, you guys called it way before I did. And it's again, the weird thing about YouTube is the video that got me to 10K, this quick little boom like that. This video, I didn't think it was going to do anything. It's the video, The Dark Side of Making It in Music or something like that. And it starts off and I'm sitting on a bench, like a park bench, and then I'm walking through the thing and just talking about Janie Lane and talking about the guy that just died from My Chemical Romance and just talking about philosophizing about life. And for some reason, that video really resonated with a lot of people, man. And it didn't happen quickly. The video went out and it did exactly what I thought it would do. $100 here, $100. I mean, 100, not $100, but 100 views. About every hour, and then a little bit less. And I thought it was trailing off, but something weird happened all night last night. Yes, poor Janie Lane. I mean, dude, so I talk about, imagine him, at one point getting married to the Star Search model. And that's another interview I want to get on this channel. Let's put it out there in the universe. I friended her on Facebook. I want to get the Bobby Brown interview and talk about the Sunset Strip. Now, she has found God now, and she has changed her life. And that would be a very interesting interview. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That will be coming up. But I've got two. Look, I'm also taking a different outlook. I'm interviewing some people that I know that are in the music business, that are hustlers, or guys that have a legacy of just being guys, being sidemen and all that. So I'm interviewing the keyboard player for Vixen on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I'm interviewing the drummer for the Lovin' Spoonful. Any of you guys know 60s rock? The Lovin' Spoonful were a really cool band. And Mike Arturi is a guy I played with in Gary Lewis and the Playboys, and he was doing both gigs for a while. So both of those guys, and these are not famous names, just like the guy I'm interviewing on Sunday. He's not famous, but he's done a lot of cool stuff. Yes, Tyson Leslie, Tim. Here's the thing, man. Tyson puts together these huge metal shows in Nashville and he packs the place because all these musicians want to play those songs, but they don't. Dude, Lovin' Spoonful, Mike Arturi. You're gonna love. I'm talking, dude. He is a hilarious guy. He is hilarious. So yeah, Tyson Leslie is a super cool guy, and he puts on these huge metal shows in Nashville where everybody plays all the metal hits, and he gets all the old metal guys. I mean, dude, he gets all these guys, packs a club, and puts on these big shows, and yeah, that is going to be a great interview. And then the Mike Arturi show, because Mike's an Italian, right? And he pulls no punches, and he'll tell you. I mean, dude, I could tell. See, I was on the road with Mike, and he's one of those guys that just tell you. He's like, dude, don't even worry about it. This kind of stuff happens. So whenever I would get, like when I've got canned from my gig, and Mike happened to call me, John, thank you so much. 100K, yes, we're going to do it, man. And I'm going to do it for you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. He would tell me, Mike would go, man, he goes, screw them. He goes, man, this stuff happens all the time, man. You'll be fine, dude. You could play anything you want. He is that guy. And that's the kind of guy you need in your corner. Because you know what? You have to have that attitude. You can get shit canned and think, your career's over and all this. And man, it's not. It's not over. Thank you, Vermont. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Man, we're creating a movement. It's Tyson Leslie Phoenix. Tyson Leslie, add him on Facebook. He always puts on these big shows, and he's got a really good rock band that's playing down at Bon Jovi's club downtown Nashville. And from what I hear, it's a really good band. Now, Tyson can play anything. He can play bass. He can play guitar. Dude, he can play it all. He's an incredibly talented guy. And keyboards is what he gets called a lot to do, but man, he can play anything. He could play any, you name it on guitar, dude. He can play any of it. So that's going to be a really good interview. And then I thought I need a female artist, And there's a guitar player I met in town. She was just a young kid, like, I don't know, she's probably 18 or whatever. Now she's tearing it up. She's buddies with Joe Bonamassa, and she's out there just kicking ass. And she turned into from this little shy girl to now she's like cigarette in the mouth and long hair and everything. So I'm gonna work to get her on the channel. No, I've never crossed paths with Vinnie Vincent, but I did get to talk to some people that worked in that management side. So yeah, there's going to be some cool stuff coming up. That's so good, man. It's so good. It's so good to have a Red Bull and come here and talk music. FMP, it kind of looks like he has. It kind of looks like he has. I don't want to speculate on that. You know, it is what it is, as they say. Now that's good, man. That's refreshing. It helps. See, the Red Bull's like the whiskey, and then this is like the beer. You have the chaser. Do it on the top 5. Yeah. So, man, there's going to be cool stuff. Now, I got another guitar player I'm going to be interviewing. Yeah, Jeremy, we made it. We made it. I've got another guitar player, and Michael P-Funk Strong. He knows who this guy is. Now, Michael, don't give it away. But remember when you said, yeah, it's who you think it is. Yes, Jeremy. Yeah, we're kicking butt, dude. We're on our way to 100K. That's all it is at this point. It's 20, 30, 40. I want that plaque. Because, man, let me tell you something. If I could pull that off, how long does it take? How long does it take to get to 100K? Here's the thing, man. If I could have one video blow up, I could get probably half the way there very quickly. Right on, Vermont. It'll happen, man. But I want to, I want it to happen quick. But also, one more year, Kiri. You think? One more year. Maybe if it snowballs, I do need, Bo, you're absolutely right. I'm going to cross over this. Yes, Michael. But hey, Michael, he was, in the other side when I had the generic beer. There was another guitar player over there. Yeah, that's who. And he's already reached out to me. He says, dude, when am I coming on the show? So that's coming up. That's coming up. I don't know if I'll put it out before Christmas, but it is unpredictable, Mark. It's completely unpredictable how this thing works. I need some viral hits. And here's what Bo said. I need to cross over. I'm already realizing that there's two things that this channel is. Hello, Mia. Come on in. Oh, she just wanted a cough drop. You wanted a cough drop and say hi real quick?
Pancakes, get your free pancakes.
Okay, what are you offering, Mia?
Pancakes, get your free pancakes.
She's saying pancakes, get your free pancakes.
Pancakes, get your free pancakes.
She likes to do that in the department
Mia goes into department stores and just stands up and just starts going, pancakes, get your free pancakes.
Orange Chanel saying all bags $40.
Yeah, she goes in the Chanel store and says all bags $40.
Not true,
Here,
unfortunately.
everybody wants to see the little.
AC/DC?
Yes, here is AC/DC.
Show them this.
Oh.
No, I don't want to show them that. They want to see this thing.
This thing. She said, I'm going to do my pancakes routine.
Look at that thing.
Isn't he cute?
He's cute, but he is a lot of trouble. He is a Yoda.
Oh, yeah,
He is a lot of trouble.
He loves your socks and your your wristbands.
Yeah, he loves my wristbands and my socks. Yes, AC/DC. All right, y'all get out of here.
We're going. We just wanted to. She just wanted to make herself.
She wanted to. We were talking about something pretty pertinent, but yeah, Marvelously tribute. Yeah, so Wildwood, you know about Tyson. Yeah, he does these tribute shows and he does these like the metal years. He is a furry little monk. He is indeed. Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much. I'm very lucky, man. I'm very lucky, dude. Don't think I don't know it. Tried to duplicate some videos I made with good number of hits, but the new videos didn't do anything. Mark, there's just no rhyme or reason to it, dude. I've had videos. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. I've had videos that I thought, hey, guys, Mia, what's going on?
No. I was just fighting.
Okay, Mia.
Mia, let's go do the race car.
Yeah, y'all go to the race car because I got to finish up here.
Yes, and Ace wants to come too.
I don't. Yeah, get that little trollop out of here.
He's virtually. I think he wants to drink.
He's
trying to get the water out.
This crew. It's comedic relief. We get right at it. I finally focus on a topic. We finally discuss something because somebody was talking about getting hits. Let me finish up this. Okay. So, Dr. Starr, thank you, brother. Yes, indeed. Jerry Dixon, Randy O's cousin. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It is Randy O's cousin. Man, that was super cool having Randy O last week. 20K by New Year's Day. Rich, that would be incredible. But man, that's a tall order. What are we, like 2 weeks away from that? How many days we got till Christmas? 10 days? What's today, the 15th or 14th? Today's the 14th. So tomorrow is 10 days. I don't know, man. I don't know. I put out, if you guys haven't seen it, I put out, 'twas the night before Christmas, Sunset Strip edition. And the video got passed over. It didn't get pushed in the algorithm. But man, do me a favor. If you got time, it's 4 minutes. Everybody go watch that video. It's very funny. And thank you, John. Thank you, man. That's what I'm here for, man. And somebody was saying before, I've got to veer. Look, this channel is two things. It's guitars, but it's truth. It's also aging, talking about life, philosophy, right? It's philosophy. And so there are going to be videos where I'm just going to talk about Gen X, or I'm just going to talk about getting older and getting wiser. Mickey, thank you so much, brother. Man, you guys are kicking ass tonight. We're having a friggin' party, man. This is, look, I'll be honest with you. You guys are tipping better than sometimes an audience in Nashville will. I've had nights playing, and you're playing your butt off, and people are eating their $50 meals, and I'm playing in some hoity-toity place, and they don't tip. They don't tip nothing. So you guys know how hard we work doing this and putting this content out. And that is why some of that stuff, the aging, I've seen guys, thank you, John. Man, you guys are kicking ass tonight. Merry Christmas to you, brother. Merry Christmas. Yes, indeed. Yes, Dizio, what a day for a daydream. Yes, that is a great song. January 1st, I think you are, Freddie. I think you are. Because I'm born in 66. So, I think you are. And if you're not, you've missed it by 1 year. But yeah, I think you're Gen X. Nashville Cats is another Lovin' Spoonful song. And what's the Hot Time Summer in the City? Isn't that another Lovin' Spoonful song? They've got a lot of really cool songs. And Welcome Back on Welcome Back Kotter, that song, that's John Sebastian. John Sebastian was the singer for Lovin' Spoonful. So I'm going to get all of that. I'm going to get into that 60s stuff with Mike. And he knows Ainsley Dunbar from Journey and Frank Zappa and all that. So I'm going to get him to tell me a bunch of Ainsley Dunbar stories. Hot Child in the City. That's different. That's a different one. Ah, it's delicious. The night Chicago died, is that Lovin' Spoonful? I don't know, man. Cheers. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Man, we're just having we're having a good time here tonight. Chris, man, thank you so much. You guys are kicking ass. Man, it's look, this can't be done without you guys. And don't think I don't know it. That goes for the moderators. That goes for everybody that gets up every day. And we're checking on each other, man. Here's the deal. We're checking on each other. That's the most important thing. I know, Phoenix is going through a tough time right now. And, every morning, man, we make sure we check and make sure he's all right. I know Mike, our other moderator, he's gigging tonight. I know tomorrow, if he's late for the Breakfast Club tomorrow, it's because he had a gig, tonight. But, that is the reality. And, Ansel, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you as well. You guys are making this an early Christmas tonight, man. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, Phoenix, we're praying for you and we're pulling for you every day. And I know there's other guys, that tune into my channel that are going through a lot. And man, we're there for each other. This is not just a guitar channel. It's really a channel about life. And guitar is just the vehicle. But like Paul is a singer. I've got lots of drummers that tune into the show. I've got a lot of bass players that tune in the show. And yeah, Freddie, it is awesome. Hey, and Freddie got a guitar lesson. Thank you, Freddie. I just remembered that went through. So thank you, Freddie. I am taking some guitar lessons. Also, if you buy a membership, there's 3 levels of membership to my channel. The cheapest one I think is like $2.99. Rockstar level is $6.99, and at Rockstar level, you get early access to the interviews. You can go watch the Jimmy Gilmore interview right now if you're a Rockstar member. And then if you become a Guitar God, now that's $24.99 a month, but that includes one 15-minute Zoom or Facebook Messenger or phone call or whatever, guitar lesson, or just tone talk, or just tell jokes for 15 minutes. That is included for the month. So I'll do that as long as I can. Thank you, Harry. Thank you so much. Man, we're just having a damn good time. Merry Christmas to you, sir. Thank you so much. I mean, dude, this has been probably the most fun I have had on doing anything over my career, man, is doing this YouTube. I'm so focused on this. I had somebody up in Nashville. I got people wanting me to work on music and this and that, but I'm so focused on this right now. It's hard to break away because I've got products that I have to demo. My wife goes, "We're going to the grocery store and Chick-fil-A." And I'm like, that's my window. First thing this morning, no time to warm up, no time to change, nothing. That's the window I had to shoot the demo of the guitar that I just showed you. So I'm literally managing every moment, and I still got to demo that little amp. I'm thinking about throwing a mic on this and seeing what kind of tones I can get. Dr. Starr, thank you so much, man. Thank you guys for making this. This is going to be an amazing year, end of the year. You know what? Maybe we'll do a New Year's show. Maybe we'll do Christmas Eve. I mean, I'm spicing up. I'm spicing up what I'm putting out on this channel. I've got a remake of the Charles Dickens A Christmas Carol, and that is a rockin' Christmas redemption. And that is up if you become a member of the channel at any level, you get early access to that. And that, dude, let me tell you something. When I finally put that thing together and read that story, it moved me to almost tears. The story of a rock star Scrooge who has the platinum albums and the just negative outlook on life, and have him find the true meaning of Christmas. If you have not become a member yet, you need to become a member and watch that video. Thank you, Kiri. It's, dude, it moved me to almost tears. But I realized when I was reading it that movie, the Scrooge story, yes, thank you, Rich. That story is a story that used to kind of bring me to tears when I would watch it back in the day. Not the Bill Murray one, but the old one where the old English, accent and all that. And, it's like the Rocky movie. The Rocky movies would bring me to tears. There's the first Rocky, him living in that squalor and that crappy apartment. Dude, Mike, if P-Funk, you out there, we lived in places like that, right? Michael can attest to it. Now, not the place where I met them, but after we all moved out of the Lanewood Pines, it was nothing but squalor pretty much after that. And so, man, I can relate. Turn, thank you so much. Your first super on a live stream. Thank you so, Turn J Buck. Thank you so much. It is much appreciated. It's a remake of A Christmas Carol from a rock star perspective. And dude, I'm telling you, reading that and acting it out, you could see it. You could see me start to break down. And I kept it together. That's pretty much one reading all the way through. I chopped out a couple parts where I had to cough or something. I pretty much read it straight down and kind of acted it out. And man, it's what it's all about. Yes. See, Michael, man, and Mike, you lived in the Shock House. Do you remember? Dude, Michael P. Funk Strong and Johnny, his buddy from Boston, moved into the Shock House. So, Bo, I don't know. I assume they can. Travis, I hope it gets better for you, brother. I hope this channel can inspire you to find a way out, because I know a lot of us did, man. Do you think Nashville's a good place for an Americana singer? I think it kind of is blue collar. I think if there is a place for an Americana singer, it would be Nashville. I think you could pretty much play any, and most people wouldn't realize this, but I think you could pretty much play any style of music you want and make something happen in Nashville, just because there's so many musicians there. You're going to have to work. You're going to have to meet people. You're going to have to network. All that stuff that I talk about on this channel. So, yeah, we're going overtime because we're having a good time, and I'm enjoying this so much. Yeah, my stay at the Shock House was mercifully short, but of course, Johnny D lived there until his garage apartment burned down. Yeah, Michael, you didn't stay long. What was... I don't remember what happened. Did you move in with a girlfriend, or what was the deal with that? I forget what happened there. FMP, you ain't right, sir. Sir, you ain't right, sir. Sir, I beg you, please, sir. Please, sir. I'm trying to tell you. There's a foghorn Bradhorn trying to tell you, sir. Sir, you're not right, son. Son, you're just not right. Yes, indeed. So, man, this has been an awesome. Went to live with the girlfriend. That was what it was. But see, look, man, and I lived at the Shock House, but I had a girlfriend that had an apartment down the road, right? And I had a key to it, so I could go party at the Shock House. But then when I wanted to get away for a little while, I could go crash at the girlfriend's place, and then, so yeah, because look, dude, I mean, being there every night at the Shock House, it could take a toll. But when you would be in the dog house with the girlfriend, it was back to the Shock House, right? That's just how it is. And I thought about it, dude. I realized never, that girlfriend never once spent the night at the Shock House. I don't even think she came and visited me there. I think it was just pulled me over to her place, and it was kind of like, a name and a history. Yeah, it was man, that place had history. It was literally, the door had, people had written all over the door, signed their names. And I remember somebody pointing at one name and goes, oh, she was a porn star and so used to date her. So yeah, Shock House stories, dude. Michael's was mercifully short, but I think Michael was with us the time, the Dutch boy bad story. Michael, if you can remember this. So Michael's buddy, he was under the influence, and he had a bad haircut. It was a Dutch boy haircut. He'd screwed his hair all up. And so he was messed up, and he was just muttering, Dutch boy bad, Dutch boy bad. So yeah, that's Dutch boy bad. Remember that? Remember my dirt hat, Mike? The hat that said dirt on it? Yeah, we would, here's the thing, man. You could move out of the Shock House, but you can never leave, right? There would be times where you'd be like, I'll just crash at the Shock House. It was like, try living in a barracks, Bo. I bet that's, I bet that's its own experience. But it's not as much squalor as the Shock House was squalor. Wildwood, thank you. What's the way to reach out to you? Email. Yes, Wildwood. Go to the channel page and the little channel description with the links. Click on that. Email in there. Best way to reach me. Yes, indeed, sir. Yeah. So, man, we're having a great time. I want to thank everybody. Thank you, Wildwood, for stopping in. Thank you to everybody that pitched in and made this a great party. And thank you to everybody that's gotten us to 10K. We're going to keep our foot on the gas, and we're going to keep on rolling. P-Funk will write the forward. Yes, indeed. P-Funk, shoot. One of these days, we're going to get P-Funk on the channel. Johnny was fried but broke and went down to USA Donuts and put, oh, dude, yeah, I bet. So there was this donut shop around the corner from the Shock House. This is one last story. And it was the only thing that we could walk to and get something to eat. But they had these good little subs. They were like a sub about that big. They would make you a sandwich. You'd go in there. It was open 24 hours. So you could go in there at 2 a.m. Well, Johnny was always good at getting them to give him a tab or whatever. Hey, give me a sandwich and I'll pay you. I'll pay you next time I come in. That kind of stuff. I never did stuff like that. If I had the money, and I think the sandwich was cheap. I think you could get the sandwich for like $3.25 or $2.75. I used to get a little small tuna sub, and he put hot peppers on it. Those little yellow peppers, and it was friggin' awesome. It was awesome. But, we would walk down there, and it was this Asian guy that ran that donut shop. But Johnny convinced them, thank you, Leah. Johnny convinced them to give him credit. The tuna, and I guarantee it, yeah, the banana peppers. I guarantee you, he never, and once he rang up that huge bill, he probably never went in there again. Am I right, Mike? Night, Leah. Thank you for being here. This has been a great, great celebration. We'll wait and see what Michael said. I guarantee you, Dude, that's man, because my thing, I think when I found that out, I was pissed at Johnny because I'm like, dude, that's my place. That's that was my go-to place. And there was another place around the corner from the Shock House, a little Mexican like joint. And they had a special $1.99 breakfast. And what it was eggs with chorizo. Yes, yes, Michael, exactly. This place, the $1.99 breakfast was eggs with chorizo, white toast with some jam, and some kind of maybe bacon or something like that, or refried beans or something like that. $1.99. Man, when that opened up, forget about it, dude. I mean, we never cooked. We never cooked living in that house. But $1.99 breakfast, you can't. It might have been hash browns. Yeah, it was probably like that. It was a great little Mexican breakfast, man. And then next to it was kind of a Zanku ripoff, like an Armenian place, and that was more expensive. But still, man, food was cheap back then. Yeah, why would you cook when you can go get a $1.99 breakfast? And they would serve it to you on a little styrofoam plate and a little plastic fork. But that was all you needed, man. It was all you needed. Well, thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in. It's been an awesome, awesome Saturday night. The work is just beginning. And thank you so much for the celebration and the good times. And we're going to keep the good times rolling. We're going to keep this party going, and we're on our way to 100K. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Love you, man. Yes, tomorrow morning, Kiri, got the interview with Jimmy Gilmore. We're hoping Jimmy is still alive. Thank you, Mr. Jones. We're going to air the interview tomorrow. Hopefully, we hear from him. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Thank you, everybody. Freddie B, P-Funk, Paul, Joey, Travis, who else is popping? Cheers, everybody. Man, it's been a great. Jimmy Gilmore. Yeah, Jimmy Gilmore. He's a drummer. He's a Hollywood screenwriter. Peace out, everybody. That interview airs tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., Breakfast Club. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great night. Thank you.